On a plane to the West Coast, laptop on my tray, paper spread across my seat, a big deadline to make. An older man sitting next to me said, "Sorry to intrude, but 30 years ago, my busy friend, I was you. I made a ton of money and I climbed up the ladder. Yeah, I was Superman. Now what does it matter? I missed the first steps my daughter took, the time my son played Captain Hook in Peter Pan. I was in New York, said, "Sorry son, Dad has to work." I missed the father-daughter dance, the first home run, no second chance to be there when he crossed the plate. The moment's gone, now it's too late. Fame and fortune come with a heavy price. Son, don't miss your life. Funny you should say that. I was sitting at the gate. My daughter called, she made straight A's and they're off to celebrate. Scrolling through the pictures of my little family, my daughter with her mom and friends, not a single one with me. They know I love them, I know they know I care. But truth is, half the time, I'm not even there. I missed our 4th and 5th anniversary. Our girl was early by a week. Her sister had to hold her hand. I was in LA, she said, "I understand." I missed her first day of school. Man, we're kinda crazy fool. Let's such precious moments pass. We all know time goes way too fast. Hold on tight, 'cause it don't happen twice. Don't miss your life. When I get off this plane, I'll buy a turnaround ticket. Saturday's her 8th birthday and I'm not gonna miss it. There'll be balloons and birthday cake, and I'll clean up the mess they make. My mom and dad are driving in. I haven't seen them and God knows when. My wife will probably say to me, "I thought you were supposed to be in Portland for a few more days." I'll take her in my arms and say, "I heard some words that hit me hard last night." A man said, "Don't miss your life."
Time and time again, we come across a song, a movie, an episode on a TV show that tells us about the importance of spending time with our loved ones, spending time, quality time with the ones that matter most to us. But yet, most of us do the contrary. And this is a song that elaborates how much you miss when you do the contrary, how much you miss when you're busy out there working, missing birthdays, missing important moments, accomplishments of your kids, of your loved ones. He's not even met his parents for a while, his own parents. And this important message was given to him right at the start of the song. And he takes a leaf out of the older gentleman's book, and he definitely wants to go back home. Even though he was supposed to be for a few more days in Portland, he wanted to go back home. So yeah, it's a beautiful little song. I love the way the songwriter rhymed the words of the song. You know, the rhyming was absolutely perfect, pitch perfect, so to speak. So when he sang it, it sounded so beautiful. Beautiful poem, beautiful song, meaningful to the core. Definitely reminds me a lot of so many movies, shows, and other songs. Cats in the Cradle definitely comes to mind. Whether it's the Ugly Kid Joe cover or the original. Yeah, beautiful little song, that one too. And this one is wonderful too. Don't miss your life. Yes. The fact is that we still go on missing our life. and important moments, because we are so busy on our phones these days, so busy with other things, watching reruns of shows that we watched many times before, but we still continue watching them instead of actually spending quality time with our loved ones. So it's a wonderful little song, and definitely, you know, um, as I'm growing older, I realize that I may have done a lot in my life so far, and definitely, you want what's best for your family. If you have to kind of support the man over here, you want what's best for your family. But as you go about being busy, and especially if you're out there in the world, away from home for long durations of time, definitely you may think you're doing it for the family, but then if you're not around, I know it's really tough for people to make ends meet. We live in a world which is very difficult to make ends meet. We want the best for our kids, we want the best for our parents as we are growing older. If we are kids and teenagers and growing older, we want what's best. We want our parents to have a comfortable elderly lifestyle as they're growing old. But of course, that may mean sacrifices along the way. But if you're making sacrifices, it's all about time management too. It's all about trying to make it work, trying to be there at least for the most important moments in your kids' lives. Because whatever, like he correctly said, one of the lines was, "It's not going to happen again." That first home run, it's not going to happen again. You missed it. That's it. The first steps of your baby, if you weren't there, you're there. Of course, many of us miss these things, but the more you miss them, the more you have to ask yourself, why are you doing this? Why are you living that kind of life where you miss all these quality moments and accomplishments of your loved ones? What do you have to say about this song, Kirti?
I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. And Cats in the Cradle first off on my mind. The moment I understood where it was going. He was going to miss yet another birthday. I don't know how many birthdays he had missed of his children, but this was gonna be yet another one. And literally a stranger or someone who knocked some sense into him, and he realized that okay, this time I'm not gonna miss, and my parents are also coming and things like that. But on a general issue, I feel people do what they like the most, and some people are just not that family oriented. For some reason, they do get married, and then they really don't know where their interest lies and where the passion is. And they happen to be bad, or lousy parents, or lousy sons, or lousy daughters, or whatever relationship they are into. But at the end of the day, you have to realize that all people are not meant to be the certain way that we perceive them to be. They just happen to like something, and at that time in their life, because he definitely knows when his children's birthdays are. So he still happens to take it. It's not only about providing for your family's lifestyle, because richer people have many more insecurities when it comes to finances, and many more needs than actually poorer people. So poorer people happen to enjoy it, but they remain poor or something like that, or maybe they sacrifice so much on earning that or prospects because they like what they are doing. And the same goes with people who are well-to-do, but it's never enough well-to-do, because you're always looking for more. You know what you're sacrificing in the process, but then somehow you prioritize something else instead of the other. It's as simple as that. So it's also about where your passion and interest are, in most of the cases I've seen. Not that those people actually like the birthdays and actually like the get-togethers. They may want to be just for the sake of it, just because they feel that it may be important, but at the same time their heart is somewhere else.